YouTube, we are back. Fuck you mean. But basically, man, I just got done training Saturday, 2:48 p.m. I'm ready to do some Q&A for you guys. You guys have been asking me questions. So I'm going to spark a blunt. Let's get to this just straight to the facts, straight to the motherfucking money. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, man. Because everything I drop is lit. Let's get this motherfucking money. But first, let's spark this motherfucking blunt. I don't love them. I don't chase them. I duck them. Smoke something. Go. Come on, man. Niggas be pressing pussy. It ain't nothing. Instead of worrying about who that bitch fucking, why don't you get you some money? It's only right. It's only right. Q&A. Let's get it, man. Let's get straight to it. First question. What do we got, man? What do we got on the first question? Talk to me nice, though. Extra nice. Yes, sirski. Question number uno. When is my next fight? And this is dope because I just signed up last night. The next time we fight, it'll be jiu-jitsu. It'll be IBJJF Worlds in Anaheim, California. We are going to run that shit the fuck up. All the haters have been commenting. Go do ADCC. Go do IBJJF. And like as if I'm ducking and hiding from competition. Guys, remember that I've only been training for 1 year. I'm going to go do IBJJF Worlds, and my expectation for myself is to go ahead and win. So that'll be my next fight. Moving forward, we want to find an MMA fight. We were trying to find one this year to end this year, but we couldn't find an MMA fight. It'll probably happen on last minute notice. So anyway, we thought that winning IBJJF Worlds at Blue Belt would be a super dope accolade for myself as a mixed martial artist. And I'll keep you guys posted on fight information. But as far as fighting goes, it'll be the Jiu-Jitsu December 10th IBJJF Worlds in Anaheim, California. That's going to be super lit. That's going to be a full send. We plan on going out there. We plan on putting on the best performance, putting myself on the map. So that's what we're training for right now. If we flash back, about 7 months ago, I was getting choked out by a pedestrian in my first jiu-jitsu tournament ever in Naga in the novice division. Now we're competing at the highest level, Blue Belt division at IBJJF Worlds, and my plan is to go out there and dominate. So that's the plan. That's my next fight. And then moving forward, we'll find an MMA fight. I plan to fight 5 times in this upcoming year of 2023 in MMA. That's the plan. So that's kind of what's going on in my career right now. Whatever I do, expect a spectacular performance, win, lose, or draw. And it's gonna be a full send. So I'm excited. We got a big year coming up. We're gonna cap the year off with IBJJF World. So next question. Let's go. What goals do you plan to accomplish next year? So that kind of goes back into my last question a little bit. We hope to fight 4 to 5 times, God willing. Come out with no injuries, go pro the following year, 2024. I'm 27 years old, or I'm about to be 27 here in a couple weeks, November 30th, Sagittarius gang. Really just dominate the combat world, dominate in every way possible, stay as active as possible, and just continue to develop my abilities and my skill sets. But yeah, I mean, my goals are solely focused around martial arts and speaking that out loud and speaking that into existence and manifesting that. So 4 to 5 fights next year and stay as active as possible in jiu-jitsu, take as many matches as possible, be as competitive as possible, make weight, and put on just absolutely brilliant, magnificent performances, which is what I've been doing anyway. You know what I mean? If you go and look, I'm capturing the audience, I'm stealing the energy. And so that's the plan there. Next question. What is a quote that has impacted your life or a quote that you stand by? A lot of people aren't going to like this, but Andrew Tate says something, and it's not a direct quote, but he said something that changed my life. And the top G is the top G for a reason. And what he said is, man, I don't even play chess, but this is just like martial arts. This is just like jiu-jitsu. This is just like life. What he said is when something happens, when anything happens, all you can ask yourself is, what is the next best move on the chessboard? And it's symbolic of life, because it's like, say something fucked up happens, like my tire pops or my car gets repoed or whatever the fuck, right? There's no use in dwelling on it. There's no use in beating yourself up. All your energy should be focused on your next best move. So, and this is probably going to tie into some of the things I'm going to talk about later when it comes to competition, because when shit hits the fan in competition, or when you lose in competition, what is the next best thing that you can do strategically and rationally to put yourself in the best position possible moving forward? And that's all I focus on. And so anyway, I won't be long-winded here. We'll get to the next question, but I'm huge on ancient philosophy, like Stoicism. So there's a million different quotes that I'm not going to try to quote directly that I love and I repost. For all my close friends, I'm always reposting like Stoic quotes. So yeah, it's really just all about controlling things that you can control, and reaching your maximum potential as a human being, and being extremely rational in your decision making, and thinking always strategically and intentionally. So if you guys see me flipping the crowd off, like getting in altercations backstage, they said it was going to be easy, not even competitive. That's what he said. Please don't think that it's me acting out of emotion, because it's actually not. It's me being intentional in thinking about the next best move on the chessboard, which is to go backstage and cause chaos. You know what I mean? So anyway, what advice would you give your younger athletes to stay motivated and to stay disciplined? Ask yourself every day, man, find your vision. What do you actually want to accomplish? Like, what is it? Like, for me, I want to become a world champion. And it's important for me to say that, because I have to put it out and I have to be clear about my vision. And anything outside of that is a distraction. So really what I'm saying is, the ultimate thing that you need to do in order to stay disciplined, in order to stay motivated, is you need to identify your vision. What is your vision for yourself? What is your vision for the people around you? Like, what is your ultimate vision? And that will keep you disciplined. That'll keep you motivated, because at the end of the day, when you're looking at what is the highest possible version of myself, you need to identify that in your sport. What is the highest level that objectively that I can play at? And once you've identified, okay, this is the pinnacle for me, for myself, it's like, okay, well, this is what I think I can do. This is the level I think I could get to. Now, let me do everything that I possibly can to get myself to that level. So what you're doing is you're saying, this is my vision. Anything that I do outside of this vision, I'm being disrespectful to myself, because I'm not honoring my word, and I'm not actually about that life. And so there's days I don't want to train. There's days I'm not motivated. But again, it's me chasing the highest version of myself, and it's me chasing my potential, because you only get so much of a window because of, again, like age, maturity, etc. So when you're 20 years old, when you're 16, 17 years old, you got time on your side. So you should be chasing the highest version of yourself, and you should be trying to become the most optimal version of yourself. Watch The Last Dance. If that's not motivation, I don't know what is. Watch Conor McGregor. Young Conor McGregor, watch the documentary Notorious, and you just watch how these guys operate and how dedicated they are to their craft. And it's no wonder why when they're going out and they're performing, they're being successful. And this is what's been working for me. Okay, moving on. What's my workout split? That's tough, bro. I do so much martial arts training. I'll keep this one short. I do so much martial arts training. I honestly tailor my strength and conditioning around that and around when I'm competing. Guys, I do have a 12-week combat sport specific fight camp training program. So if you're 12 weeks out of a fight, or you're doing a 12-week camp, whatever the case may be for whatever sport, combat wise, that's a great training split for you guys. I have a ton of different training splits on my online fitness app. And I'm not really trying to sell you guys, but this is how you can support me, and it will help you. There's a ton of value there, where I have like 10 different programs, a bunch of different training splits that are optimal for strength and conditioning. But for myself, like my workout split is like, dude, I get it in whenever I can, usually about 2 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday. And then I fit it in around my martial arts training because I train so much martial arts. Because again, I'm trying to build my skill level. My athletic ability is there. You know what I mean? So again, for me, that's where I'm at. Now, if you're wanting to get bigger, faster, stronger, again, click the link in the bio, click the link in the description, and download my online fitness app because it's the shit, 1000%. So anyway, moving on. Would I go to the UFC? That's the ultimate goal, is to get into the UFC. Hope to be there in 3 years. God willing, again, just like staying injury free, going out there full sending it, putting on great performances that fans will appreciate. People will appreciate watching me perform. I suck the energy out of every stadium, out of every event that I go to. I am the show. And it's been like that. So the ultimate goal is to get into the UFC. Up until that point, again, like I said in my last question, I'm just building skill level, my mindset. I'm building my skills, my mindset, and then I'm maintaining my strength conditioning. It's what it is, you know. So God willing, we'll be there. What do you think about chiefing before training? Be playful, bro. Be creative. Try it. If you like it, do it. If you don't, I don't think there's necessarily like a negative to it. Outside of the fact that, like, for me, a little bit of I'm second guessing myself, but also I get into like the craziest flow states when I smoke before I train. So, again, just be playful. Everybody's different. Everybody's mind is different. Everybody's body is different. Like, we're all different. So I would just be creative. Try it. Like, if you like it, do it. If not, don't do. I always tell people, do what's best for you. Follow your intuition. You know what I mean? I don't know, but do what's best for you, you know? How many times a week do I train? What's my schedule like? So usually, like I said, man, I really don't have a schedule. I probably could do a better job scheduling my training, but I try to train a martial art 2 times a day, 7 days a week, 6 days a week-ish. So like yesterday, I trained twice in one day, but it was more like walkthrough pace where I got some like rounds, but I was on my back, wasn't wrestling very hard, got some technical striking work. So like, again, I just train as much as possible because I need to develop a skill set. So be intentional about your training. Identify what you think you need to work on the most, train that the most, and then like find creative ways to like rest your body. Like for me, it might be like, okay, well, I'm going to train today, 2 days, 2 sessions of jiu-jitsu, and both sessions I'm gonna just light roll around, flow roll, be creative. I'm not gonna like smash everybody. This can be for any sport. It's like, oh yeah, maybe you're a football player and you're like, dude, I want to get some manifestation work. So you got out on the field, you're like, I'm a corner, so I'm gonna manifest cover 2. They run a smash route. I'm gonna midpoint the smash route. And I'm gonna drive the flat, break down and make a tackle. But everything's done at like 60%. You're just working the mind. So work the mind just as much as you work the body. But again, I try to get as many sessions in as possible. Get film sessions in. Watch film. The guys at the highest level doing your sport. Watch interviews of the guys at the highest level doing your sport. That's a workout. It's a workout just as much as you going in and getting mat time, getting on the field, anything else. Go and study. Be a student of the game, in whatever game that is. Be a student of it. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, I get as much training in as I can, as my mind and my body and my like spirit will allow me. You could laugh. It's true though. So it is what it is. How old am I? I'm 26 years old. My birthday is November 30th. So I'm about to be 27. How long have I trained BJJ? I've been training about a year, maybe and a half, but I've been dedicated for about 6-7 months. And I competed my first time about 9 months ago. And when I was training, so I've been training about a year. And I made a ton of progress this year. And like I said, man, we're full sending it. We're going to IBJJF Worlds. Our goal is to win that motherfucker. Like, we're going to win IBJJF Worlds as a blue belt, come back home victorious, tell the haters like that, fuck you, keep hating from the sideline. You're not doing shit but commenting on shit on Instagram and beating off in your mother's basement. You know what I mean? So we don't even pay any attention to those guys. We're going to go out, win IBJJF Worlds. But yeah, to answer your question, bro, I've been training about a year and some change, but I've been dedicated for about 7 months, and I've been like competitive for about 9 months, 8 months, 9 months. So I'd say about a year, to be fair, you know? what do you do for work? I do this full time, guys. Make sure you guys are supporting me. It means the world to me. Use my promo codes. All the products that I promote are super dope products. But this is my full-time job. I'm an influencer. I don't get paid through Instagram. I do not get paid through YouTube. I do not get paid through TikTok. I get paid through you guys subscribing to my online fitness app. I have over 500 subscribers that have been with me for about 9 months. So again, like, I appreciate the shit out of you guys, dude. And I'm like, by no means do I make a ton of money doing this shit, but I've dedicated my life to martial arts. I've dedicated my life to really just being young, being an entrepreneur, pushing myself, challenging myself. So when you guys go subscribe, when you guys buy my one-off programs on my website that I created myself, when you guys go and click the link in the bio and buy Shred Skins, buy Strong Coffee, you guys are supporting me. You guys are supporting my grind, my hustle, and you guys are putting food on the table for myself. And you guys are a part of the sin. Like, I just had to pay to get into IBJJF. I'm going to have to pay to get an Airbnb out there. Shit is not easy. So I'm working just to compete, just to put myself out there, just to train. I train at 4 different gyms. I got to pay those motherfuckers, you know? So I appreciate you guys, but I do this full time. This is what I do. This is my grind. This is my hustle. And I'm full sending it. This is a lifestyle for me on some like real life Nipsey Hussle stuff. Like, nobody gives me shit. Nobody hands me shit. I do this every single day. I'm posting 4, 5, 6 different times on different platforms, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. So I'm grinding. I'm doing the most I can, you know, and I'm sending it. So I appreciate you guys that do follow, that do tap in, and that do fucking really support me, download my online fitness app and all that. So I appreciate you guys. How am I able to train so often? So just like that, because I train 2 to 3 times a day, because I don't work. So like, the most beautiful part about what I do is I do this for you guys. And this is a part of my job. Like, me talking to you guys right now is legitimately my work. And, you know, it's super dope. I created this life, and I'll go into story time now. I created this life for myself only through hard work. And it's very true, because like you can sit around and you can bitch and moan, or you can sit, or you can make shit happen. And I'm a motherfucker that just makes shit happen for myself. So 2 years ago, I was coaching football at UTEP. I was a full-time coach. I was getting paid as a full-time coach at 24 years old, Division I football coach. My job got cut due to budget cuts, due to COVID. This 2.5 years ago now, actually about 2 years ago now. And so I've never told this story before on the internet, but this is a good story. So my job got cut. I had like 2 more months on the job, and I started posting this content, and it took off for me. I created an LLC. I put all my savings into this LLC, into like myself and my business, and my website, designing my website, getting film work done, all these things. I invested in myself, and I put all this money into myself, and I started creating fitness influencing content before I was even doing martial arts. So I was creating the fitness influencing content, and basically it started to take off. You guys started buying programs. I've sold over 1,000 programs now. I have over 500 subscribers on my online fitness app. I've done all this through just betting on myself. I could have went and worked at Enterprise. I could have went and worked anywhere. I could have went home, ran home to my mom like a little bitch, ran home to my mom and camped out for a couple months and saved money up. But honestly, I'm just full. I'm full sending into this lifestyle, which is all I do is hustle. Sometimes I'm broke as a motherfucker. Sometimes I'm up as a motherfucker. Sometimes I take a risk, lose it all. Like, it's been tons of ups and downs. And again, like, all my money now goes into martial arts training. It's just a full dedication process to where I wouldn't even get another job, even if they were paying me millions of dollars, because I don't want to make my money that way. I want to make my money the way I want to make it, which is through shutting another human's body down and going out there and challenging myself to become a better man. And that's really what it is. And so again, like, I appreciate you guys following my process. I appreciate you guys following my journey. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Fucking Q&A. Q&A. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. We'll do more of these. Appreciate the shit out of you guys, man. I hope you guys got some insight, some more insight about who I am as a person outside, like when I'm yelling and flipping off the camera and shit, because I think that's also important too. Like, I'm a regular motherfucker. I just train hard as fuck, and I'm not, you know, I overcome fear. I'm truly a brave man, and everything that's placed in front of me, like whether that be with entrepreneurship, whether that be with competition, big chest, big nuts, and I attack it, and I love it, and it's just a part of who I am. It's a part of me. I've been through so many ups and downs to get to the point where I'm at today. People just see me who I am today. But, you know, I got ran out of the University of Oregon kind of by my defensive coordinator, had an ankle surgery, got ran out of University of Oregon, ended up at UTEP, balled out at UTEP, didn't get a shot at the NFL. I think I did deserve a shot, but nobody deserves shit. You deserve what you go out there and you kill, what you hunt. So if you didn't kill it, you don't deserve it. There's a lot of deserving motherfuckers, but it's like, are you going to sit around and just say, oh, I deserved, oh, I should have? Nah, fuck that, dude. So it's like, you know, bounce back from that. I was in a dark place. Bounce back from that. Started coaching. Still in a dark place. Wasn't living my best life. I was drinking every weekend. I was fucking off. I wanted to go. I was chasing women around, going to the club. Fucking off. I had no vision. I just wanted to coach because that's all I knew. Signed in the CFL right after I got cut. I said, dude, I'm really not feeling this football anymore because I was into the influence in the entrepreneurship. I was loving what I was doing. I wanted to continue to be free-minded. So I turned down a CFL contract. Didn't go to the CFL. I started to find martial arts a little bit more. And then I just started full sending it, started competing. And now it's a lifestyle for me. So, and I love it. And, I appreciate you guys for tapping in with me. Make sure you guys, again, like, subscribe, continue to run it up. Love everybody. You know, we'll do more of these Q&As. IBJJF Worlds coming up. As a blue belt, we're going to go win that. We're going to go win that motherfucker. We got to train hard. Starting next week, we're in camp. We'll be doing 2-3 sessions a day, just jiu-jitsu. And, you know, we'll just see we'll see where we're really at. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. It's going out there, putting your skill set, putting your mental, putting your body, everything about you, going out there, putting it on the line, seeing if you're capable, seeing what you're capable of, seeing what your spirit is capable of. And that's what I'm about. So, I appreciate you guys following the journey. Like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, run it up. Peace. Appreciate you guys.